Go ahead with the intro.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the KHSAA Whitaker Bank Boys Sweet 16 State Tournament. Here with us is Coach Jason Mays and the Ashland Blazer student athletes, number 33 Devontae Robinson, number 20 Cole Villers, and number 24 Ethan Hudson. I'm going to allow Coach Mays for a few general comments, then open up to questions. Hey, Coach.
What a win. You know, we are now an 18-16 team. And if I had to pick what the storyline would be for our team this year, that is our story, that is unique to our team, our program. What most of you don't know is I'm a first-year high school coach. I'm not a first-year coach, but a first-year high school coach. And so much credit belongs to the guys not only at this table here, but the ones in that locker room for allowing me to almost screw this thing up for the first part of the year. I had to learn how to coach these guys the right way because I was coaching them the wrong way. And they were patient, they persevered, and I learned so much from them. It's never too late to do the right thing, but it's never too late to believe that by playing together and loving and believing in each other, that it's going to work. And we never lost that faith. And here we are in one of the best, improbable runs at the end of our high school season. Back in February 1st, no one would have told you this was going to be the case. But the guys in our locker room believed every bit of it because they love each other, they care for each other. These guys have been playing with each other since they could walk. And it's just a good story. It's a good feel-good story. So we're not worried about a record. We're just worried that, we're going on the second round of the KHSAA Sweet 16, baby.
Very great. Questions?
Just the 10-2 run there down the stretch. Obviously, you guys have played so close with them for 3 quarters there. And then just what went into really taking control there halfway through the 4th quarter?
I think the storyline of that play was Hunter Mays came in and hit some shots. Justin Bradley hit some shots. And we weren't turning the ball over against their full court pressure. We had put in a new press offense, and that was a mistake. We should have just kept with what we had the whole time, and we went back to that. And, Ethan Sellers played big at the point guard spot. Because, Cole Villers is coming off an ACL. 8 months ago, he had tore his ACL at team camp up in Findlay, Ohio. And, he's still a half a step, his half step's not there yet. So, Owensboro's a quick team. So Zelly stepped in at the point, Cole went over to the 2. Devontae, exploited the middle on that press offense, and we just took care of the ball. It helped that we hit some shots from the perimeter. And then in half court, we did a pretty good job of controlling the tempo, controlling the ball movement, making sure that they guarded us. Outside of the side OB where I had to juice 2 or 3 timeouts, I thought we played we showed that we could finish a game.
Right here, guys.
This one is for the players. What does it mean to you guys to be the last Eastern Kentucky team remaining in the tournament?
You can answer that one. It just means a lot, knowing all the hard work me and my teammates have put in all season long. We just keep grinding, and look where it got us to.
Coach, it's been a while since a team entered with a record, that was, kind of above 500, barely above 500 there, and actually won here in the first round. What's that say about your guys to be able to pull that off, when the expectations are that they're going home after today?
That they're together. I believe that when you have a locker room full of kids with high character, and that's what we do. We have high character kids. We have great families, great parents. They were raised to make the right decision on the floor, off the floor. That translates into being together, making good decisions, and to be honest with you, I think it creates some toughness. If you see these guys in a dark alley, you're not going to really run from them, right? And maybe Cole, I don't know, but but they've got some toughness. We played 2 freshman guys, Cole Villers and Ethan Sellers tonight, and they didn't blink an eye. So I think just because they're so together, and again, that record, that's our story. We're going to own that. We're going to embrace that. and we'll see where we go from here. But the togetherness is why.
Coach, you were down 9, 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. You hit 6 or 7 threes. I mean, you shot 56% from 3 in the second half. It's twice your rate for the year. I mean, what can you say about your guy?
The moment wasn't too big for him. We talked about that before the game. What we said was, you hope, you dream, you wish that you could go to the state tournament, that you could be 16th region champs, you go play in Rupp Arena. That's every high school basketball's dream. I said, you guys are no different, you dream that. That's a big moment. Guess what? When that big moment happens, it's right there on top of you. Is it too big for you? Can you handle it? And I said, it's not, because all big moments are made up of small moments. And I said, just focus on every possession. Just focus on getting the stop. Just focus on your block out. I told him before the game, just focus on your warm-ups. And by just being having a process mindset about things and just playing possession by possession, they don't think about the aura in the arena or being 17 and 16 coming into Rupp Arena. Just focus on the play that's in front of you.
Coach, you were talking about the big moment of Rupp Arena in your last answer. How do you prepare your players for that big moment?
I think our schedule that we played, I'll tell you one thing. They say playing a strong schedule will get you ready in the postseason. I think we're proving that hypothesis true. However, it sucked this year living through it, okay? Play Scott County at Scott County, see how you feel after that game. And, we played 3 teams, guys, that are in this state tournament. We played Knox Central, help me out here, Johnson Central, and Scott County. And then, Clark County, Mason County. We played good teams. That has prepared us. So these guys come into a game and they have played against a better player than their guard. They've played against a better team than their guard. Now, I'm not speaking specifically of Owensboro, but when you play Scott County, you played the best in the state, So they don't have the big eyes, so to speak, because of the strength of schedule. I think it's taught them how to compete with good players and good teams.
Right here. Devontae, you picked up your 3rd foul midway through the 3rd, but you seem to just pick it up from there. Can you talk about how you approach the rest of the game from there?
I knew I couldn't get in foul trouble anymore, so I tried my best not to foul. So I tried not to get any charges or anything, just take it up and try to score it still without fouling. So.
Devontae, Coach Mason's been talking all year about how you can shoot threes, and then the one there at the end of the 3rd quarter, after Hunter makes the steal there, how much did that kind of give you guys a little momentum going into the 4th quarter?
Usually if I shoot a 3, that's kind of special. If it goes in, then that's crazy. Because I like going to the basket a lot. Everybody knows that. But, I know I can step out and shoot it, but I was just feeling like I need to get momentum going for my team, so I just shot it and hoped it went in.
He had 2 tonight. I haven't seen stats yet.
I was 2 for 2.
And the second, you guys don't care about this. The second one, Devontae Cole was like, "Here you go," and you looked him off and nailed it. I was like, "That's my man right there." Confidence. It was nice.
Final questions, guys.
Coach, you said you made a change midway through the season. What did you change?
Change how I was talking to my team, first and foremost. You can't, all I know is college basketball prior to this year. And you can't talk to them like there's a scholarship on the line and that you own the air they breathe, so to speak, every day, because you've awarded them that scholarship. Now, I didn't recruit these kids, I have to meet them where they are as people and as players. And I did a little bit too much of trying to have them meet me where I was, if that makes sense. So once I, gained some humility by getting our tails kicked and having some heart-to-heart talks with our players and being honest with each other, I changed how I talk to my team. I also changed how I was practicing them. We used to practice 2.5, 3 hours. And their bodies don't recover like college athletes do. They will eventually, but right now, no. And, some of these guys don't even drive a car or have their first girlfriend yet. Here I am trying to practice 3 hours a day, 5, 6 days a week. So I changed how we were practicing, and I softened at what we were doing offensively. I've just started being more simple with some things X and O wise. So I've changed a lot, and it's credit to these guys for letting me.
All right, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Congratulations. Good luck to you Friday.
Thank you. Questions?
That's okay, buddy. I should have Thank you.